Welcome to my series Link's Cookbook, where I recreate all the recipes from Breath of the Wild, but try to make them a little bit better. Today, I'm recreating meat stew. Link's recipe calls for meat, butter, flour, and milk, but I'm not going to use milk today. I'm going to add garlic, onion, thyme, rosemary, mushrooms, potato, turnips, and carrots. For this meat stew, I'm going to be using a chuck roast and cutting it up into large chunks. Next, I'm going to be flouring all the meat chunks. Be sure to season the flour with salt and pepper as well. Get everything lightly floured. In a pot, I'm going to sear the meat. This will add extra flavor and improve the texture. As the meat is cooking, I'm going to prep the mushrooms and aromatic vegetables, the onions and garlic. Once the meat has a nice sear on it, I'm going to take it out and set it to the side. In the same pot, I'm adding butter, mushrooms, onions, and garlic. While those cook down, I'm going to large dice the potatoes and turnips and oblique cut the carrots. When the mushroom and onions have cooked down, it's time to deglaze the pan. The brown spots on the bottom of the pan is actually called the fond, and it is good flavor. So I'm pouring in wine and literally scraping the bottom of the pot to get it off. And then adding a little more wine for good measure. Now I can add the beef along with the veggies and the stock back to the pot. I'm going to chop the fresh herbs and add that to the pot with tomato paste and more salt and pepper. Be sure to always season your food every step along the way. Now is the hard part. You have to let this stew cook low and slow for quite a while to let all the flavors really meld together. The stew is done once the beef is tender and the sauce is thick. And this is my version of Link's meat stew. The sauce is so rich from the wine and the fresh herbs. The stew does take time, but it's worth it. Be sure to like and follow to see what I recreate next week, and come hang out with me live at twitch.tv/redmercy.